A spirited performance from Wimborne Town ended in a 2-1 defeat at the Denplan Stadium tonight to a strong Winchester City team, all the goals coming in the second half. Wimborne lined up with Jason Harville in goal, Scott Arnold, Wayne Crutcher, John Blake and Billy Maybury at the back, a midfield of Morgan Turner, Jamie Davidson, Ant Waters, James Stocco and Franklin Clark, and Carl Preston up front. There was an early scare even before kick-off for Wimborne Town when Jason Harville pulled up during warm-up. But he was, after some attention from John Edwards, he was free to start, and Jason had his normal excellent game. Wimborne won the toss, and tonight they chose to kick with the wind in the first half. Not nearly as strong as Saturday, but still had an impact on the game. Understandably, therefore, in the early stages, Winchester had more of the game. But in 10 minutes, Wimborne Town got a free kick on the left, and when it was swung on by Jamie Davidson, there was James Stocco getting up unchallenged to head it, but he headed just narrowly wide. Good chance for Wimborne. And just 1 minute later, a good run by Carl Preston won a corner on the right. It came to nothing. But generally, it was Winchester who were having more of the ball, despite playing against the wind. And on 17 minutes, the ball flashed across the Wimborne goal twice in the space of 20 seconds with no takers. Jamie Davidson picked up a yellow card for kicking the ball away, a stupid yellow, on 20 minutes, and this was to have repercussions later on. In 23 minutes, Morgan Turner was on the spot to head off the Wimborne line after a header came in from a corner on the right. And then on 25 minutes, Carl Preston was set free on the left, and his shot was saved by the keeper. Carl just a little bit too wide to get a decent shot in. In 33 minutes, Billy Maybury cleared off the line, and then on 40 minutes, a really good save from Jason Harville from a close-in header. He parried it, and Billy Maybury was there to clear. So half-time came, 0-0. Winchester going to have the benefit of the breeze in the second half. They were favourites. But it was Wimborne that started the stronger in the second half, and on 47 minutes, a good ball in from Ant Waters went for a corner, which was taken by Franklin, a deflected header for another corner, and then John Blake headed wide. A good spell of pressure that by Wimborne. Just on the hour mark, John Blake was in action at the other end when he had to make a last-ditch clearance off the Wimborne line to keep the scores level. And then Jason Harville, absolutely magnificent save this, tipped over a header on 63 minutes. In a rare attack at this point, Jamie had a long-distance shot that was well wide on 68 minutes. And then 2 minutes later, the home side took the lead with a strike from Matt Benham. The ball was ricocheting around the Wimborne penalty area, and Benham got it under control and curled a shot into the top corner. Nice finish. And 8 minutes later, Warren Bentley, that man again, who inflicted so much damage down at Cuthbury in the first game between the teams this season, doubled the score, made it 2-0 in 78 minutes. From about 6 yards, it looked to me, he was first to get to a ball that came over. Wimborne weren't put off by this, and they came back strongly and made it 2-1 on 83 minutes. Lovely ball from Franklin Clark down the left inside the defender for Ant Waters to run onto. And Ant ran with the ball, superbly balanced, and when he came to the corner of the 6-yard box, calmly slotted it past the goalkeeper. Really well taken goal, well done Ant. 2-1 Wimborne, decent finish in prospect. Winchester clearly a little bit rattled by that, but to be fair, they played a lot better in the second half than they had in the first, and had most of the possession, as Winchester normally do, pressing up on us and stopping any attacks really before they got started. The last incident of note, in the second minute of added time, Jamie Davidson picked up his second yellow and was dispatched for first use of the bathwater. I'm not sure what happened. There was a scuffle off the ball. So it finished 2-1 to Winchester, but Simon Brown's first game, Wimborne by no means disgraced. A really good, spirited performance against a strong team who are second in the league, so no disgrace at all. Standouts for me, Carl Preston certainly in the first half ran his socks off. In the second half, Franklin Clark, powerhouse in in midfield. Next up for the Magpies, we're away at Swindon Supermarine on Saturday. There's a coach leaving Cuthbury at 11:15. Hope to see you there.